Hey guys, so I'm so proud of you guys this month, but I just wanted to do a video today on Facebook pages and some ways that you could expand your network through that. You guys have been doing awesome with the posting, but I just thought that I would, add in some really good tips that have really helped me grow my business these last few months. Some things that I've changed up that have really just grown things. So, all right, so how I started was in my Facebook page I wanted to always add 2 to 3 people a day. I don't want to add, if you're just feeling like you have a day with lots of time, you don't want to sit down and add like 20 people to your network, because then you're going to get in what's called Facebook jail, which just means that you cannot send requests out to people and you cannot respond to people that aren't on your friends list. So it kind of leaves you limited for our business. So you really do not want to do that and let Facebook catch on to you as just going and adding a bunch of people. So slow and steady really wins the race. You want to think, that you're running the long race, 2 to 3 every day, just doing those little things every day instead of doing it all at once. I've been in Facebook jail a few times, so I do not recommend being there. I've actually been there even during a cup, and it just wasn't fun. So the first thing that I did was I went through, like relatives, friends lists, and looked at mutual friends of maybe that I hadn't talked to, family members that I hadn't talked to in a long time, childhood friends, and I added them and I just reconnected with them, added them on my Facebook, went and liked a bunch of stuff on their page, commented on stuff, asked how they were doing, and so I just really used family members through their friends list, adding people to my network. Of course, only those 2 to 3 a day, but I would just write down who I added and check them off the list and then go through. If I found out that they did not add me, I would go back the next few days and cancel that request so that I didn't get stuck in Facebook jail, like I said. So if I added someone and I noticed, I go back and check my list of who actually added me and then go back through and like all their stuff. I'll just cancel the request for the people that didn't. Another thing that you can do is going to a friend of yours friends list and going through there and seeing how many mutual friends you have with that person, and maybe remembering them from a wine mixer that you had, or a girls' night where you didn't really know them but you kind of knew them, and adding them, or maybe it just looks like somebody that you would want to be friends with, or you can connect with. It's a mom just like you, and she may have some similarities with you. I focus on moms. That's really just the network that I like to build. So usually when I'm looking for mutual friends, I look for moms, around the same age as me, 20 to late 20s, mid 20s to 30s. And I kind of look for that, and just someone that, I could connect with. I really focus on quality instead of quantity. So I'm not going to sit down and add like 20 random people. I'm going to really look at the person and be like, this is someone that I could connect with, somebody that I could help, somebody that may want to join me in coaching. And I just kind of focus on that. And then I'll just go, if they add me, I will go and like a bunch of their stuff, comment on things, really connect with them and start to build a relationship. I'll comment on a picture. If I think that they look really beautiful in a picture, I'll be like, you beautiful. People like to get compliments, and they like to, I say happy birthday to everyone on my list when I notice it's their birthday. And I just really care about every single person and want them to feel special. Everybody wants to feel special and feel like they can connect with somebody. So that's really important to me in life, with my friends and with my challengers, and with my coaches, is really just building that connection and relationship. So that's what you're going to want to do, is add those 2 to 3 people to your network. And then just make a list of things that you're interested in and that you may be able to connect with other people, and that's what you're going to search for to expand your network. Slow and steady wins the race, promise you. All right. So, and then you're going to do a little bit each by day. All right, we covered those things. So then I want to cover popularity on your Facebook page. And this is huge. If you don't feel like you're getting a lot of likes on the stuff that you post, and you feel like it was an amazing post and you only got 1 like, it could be for a couple of reasons. And I just wanted to talk about how we could get that built up and how we can get more, traffic on your page and more likes and more all of that. So you want to, first off, you want to engage with the people on your Facebook. So like I will go through my Facebook friends, and I will go through a couple letters a day. So I'll focus on connecting with, I'll put A in the friends list, and I will go to all the A's and I will connect with them that day and look through their pictures and like things and comment. And then it will be B and C, and I'll kind of set a timer of like 10 or 15 minutes, and I'll spend that time connecting with people on Facebook, going through the A's, B's, and C's, and commenting on their stuff and liking stuff. And then the stuff that you have on your first one, there's many things that you're doing that. You're building the relationship with those people first off. Because I know that once you start to get a lot of people on your Facebook and you're just using it for business, sometimes you can forget to start still talking to people, engage with them. So the awesome thing about this business is that it's based off of making friends. So, some of us might be shyer and not really be able to get out of our shell, but it allows you to. I'm one of those people that used to be like that. I wouldn't talk to people I didn't really know. So it kind of makes you come out of your shell, and it makes you make more friends that you wouldn't have made before. So that's the biggest thing, is focusing on relationships, and the sales will come with it because people are buying you as a person. So if you truly, honestly care, it's going to show. So you are going to go through the letters, and you're going to go and like stuff and look at their pictures and comment on things and say happy birthday when it's their birthday. Sorry, my hair is looking cray. And yeah, so then your posts are going to show up more in the news feeds, in that person's news feed, because of you commenting. And also, the more likes that you got on your pictures, and the more comments, that picture is going to show up in everyone's news feed. So that's why it's important when people comment on your stuff or they like your stuff that you're commenting back to them. Or if somebody even a friend of that friend's person is commenting, then you're going to comment back. You always want to be commenting back to the person so that you can get more comments, get more likes on that picture, and engage with your audience. So you also want to work on the 2 to 3 posts a day and following the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule is that 80% of the time you're adding value to your Facebook, free information. You're adding things about your day, adding things about your family, giving free recipes, tips, sharing your workout, the 80, and then 20% of the time you're going to be doing a call of action, which is going to be inviting to challenge groups, inviting for them to help, inviting people to join your team. So that's going to be the 20% that you do. You don't want to have it flip-flopped, and 80% of it is just doing call to actions and 20% is the free information. So that's one thing that you might want to go back through your Facebook and look and say, hey, am I only doing fitness stuff and only inviting people to join my groups, or am I kind of mixing it up and sharing a little bit about me and a little bit about my family and a little bit about fitness, and then I'm doing the call to actions. So that's how you're going to engage people and you're going to interact with people, and you're going to mix it up. So Facebook switches things up a little bit because they kind of catch on that people are using their regular page as a way to get business, and they want us to basically get a like page and pay them to get business. They don't want us to get it for free on our Facebook. So there's a few things that you're going to always want to be checking on your thing to switch things up when you notice that. If you notice that your pictures aren't really getting likes anymore like they used to, it's probably because Facebook changed something up and kind of caught on that people were using pictures to get business. So the thing is now is just doing status updates, not even putting a picture. But I kind of like to mix it up. So I'll do pictures, and I'll do status updates, and I'll do videos. And I kind of mix it up a little bit, and then that kind of, lets everything be seen. So sometimes I'll just do a status update where I'm like, okay, I'm going to go work out now. I'm going to go get my, Pilates fix in, or I'll see you later. Or I'll post like a quote, and it will just be a status. Or I'll be like having lunch, a fixed approved lunch, and watching blah, 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 or checking in with my challengers. And I'll just put a status update, no picture. And so that's kind of things that you can do. Or you can put, anything that, good morning, super excited to go get my workout in. And it's just a status update, no picture. So mix it up a little bit. And then you want to put pictures of you working out. So I like to use really cool timer apps and place them up and have it take pictures of me working out. I also use pick, pay, play, post, and I'll do videos and pictures and put it into a cool little video thing where people can see, and I'll be like, here's a sneak peek of my workout from this morning. And I'll throw that on Instagram and my Facebook page. And then I will also put like a picture, a still picture. Like sometimes I'll stop for the picture and kind of pose, and then it might be a workout move, but then I'll post so I can get a really good picture. And then I will go through Pinterest and find like a really cool quote of something that just inspired me and gave me something through my journey that helped me that I can help somebody else with. Just something motivational. So that's what I do for that. And then maybe a few minutes later, I'll be like, okay, or a few hours. I try to post every 2 to 3 hours. 4 is kind of the most that I'll go. 4 to 5 hours is kind of the most that I'll go. So I'll just be like going to get lunch, and then you can just list what your lunch is. And you don't have to always have pictures. So that's just the thing, is that what they've had you mix it up, variety, keeping that 80-20 rule. But people want to see you in real life, uncut. So I could post a picture of me right now. I'm in my office making a video for my challengers. I love them. Or making a video for my coaches. I love them so much. You know, simple things that you think you don't have to put a lot of thought into this business. Just be you. Be real. Share your life as a coach and a mom or a you know, whatever you are. Share it. So watch the reach of your post and what is most effective. You want to give people what they want to see. So sometimes, you know, if recipes aren't really that popular, right now they're real popular, but if they weren't really popular before, you know, don't post that anymore. Go through your posts and see which things got the most likes, and then, you know, kind of switch it up that way. Or another thing that I do is if I had like a really good post and I had a lot of likes on it, sometimes I'll go back like even months later, and I will like I'll comment on it. I'll like do a comment, or I'll put a heart or something, and that brings it back up in people's news feeds. So like I'll have transformation pictures and I'll get a ton of likes on it, and instead of reposting it, I will go back to that picture and comment on it, and then it shows up in everyone's news feed again, because it already has that popularity built, and it's just going to show up again. So that's an awesome way to do that. One thing that I do not like is when people share things. So I noticed that a lot of you like to share things from other pages. Do not do that. It doesn't do any credibility for you, and it just kind of looks like a sleazy chain letter, honestly. Like, it doesn't add any value, and all it's really doing is driving traffic to that other person's page, and it's not, the information isn't given from you. So if there's something that you like, what you can do is you can copy that information onto your page, and you can either credit the person or you can change it up and make it into your own words. But don't share. I don't think that it's effective for you, and it won't do anything for you personally. Another thing that you can do is ask questions on your page. And this is just an awesome way to get some engagement on your pictures, so that you will get more people seeing your other things that maybe don't get a lot of likes, or just seeing all of your posts in general. So you can ask things like, it can be an outfit picture of, you know, 2 outfits on your bed. What should I wear today? Or you can say, what should I have for my cheat meal? Should I have pizza or Mexican food? You know, things like that. People really just like answering questions, and it gives a way to engage. And don't just post it and walk away. You want to interact with people. So you want to be saying, you know, commenting back when they say something or whatever. So just don't be salesy. Be authentic with everything and natural, and just be you. Really, honestly, you being you is what's going to make the person want you as their coach versus somebody else. Because there's so many coaches out there, but you is what makes that person want you. They can relate to you somehow. There's something about you that makes them want you. So just following that 80-20 rule, and you know, reaching out to people and connecting with them is really going to be the biggest thing for your page and what I can give you, and just being real. And so, like I said, look through your posts and see what is, and make sure that you're doing that 80-20 rule, that it's not just all salesy and, you know, nothing of adding value of any of your life. So look back through your posts and maybe change them up, delete them. Figure out if you haven't done a call to action in a while and your business is kind of low, maybe go back and be like, man, that's why it's low. I haven't asked anybody to help me. Or, you know, you don't really even have to put a lot of thought into a big, long post for adding people to your challenge group. So do what people want on your page is the biggest thing. So there's another thing is, you can post too little and you can post too much. So be mindful of that. people are going to block you. If you're posting like 10 times a day, every 2 minutes, people are going to be like, seriously, this girl is clogging up my newsfeed, and I just want to get rid of them. So they're going to just block you, or they're going to hide you in their newsfeed where they can't see you, and that's just going to get rid of your business. So what you want to do is you want to post that 2 to 3 times a day, possibly 5, but not all about health and fitness. Some things about yourself. If you have like just a day where you're having tons of ideas and things are just coming to your mind and you have tons of things to post, save those things for tomorrow. Save a few of them for tomorrow. Even if it was a meal that was from that day, post it tomorrow. You don't have to do them all in one day. I know it's hard. You get excited. You want that post to happen right now, but I promise you one day will not make that big of a difference. Save it for the next day. But also, you don't want to just check out and not post at all. And I know there's days where we just want to relax with our family and kind of unplug from social media, which is totally cool and totally fine, but don't just check out. At least post once that day, at least once that morning, saying have a wonderful morning, or I'm going to relax with my family, stay on track this, whatever it may be, at least post once that day, because people are watching you. You don't want to just check out. People will expect that. They will think that you are only doing this for a little bit and then you're just going to check out. So show that you're consistent and you're going to be there every day. I've never ever gone 2 days without posting in my entire life. You never want to go more than 2 days. Like, you don't want to check out for a whole weekend and not post. That's not what a successful coach would do. And not somebody that wants to keep having people watch them. So, don't post and run when you do questions and such like that. And when you want to comment and interact with people. So another thing that you can do, asking which bikini should I choose? I've been working super, super hard on my journey. I feel awesome and I'm just ready to really rock a bikini. Which one should I choose? That's just kind of giving you an opportunity without even coming out and telling people that you've been working hard and that you can help them. And they're going to be like, oh man, I don't really look that good in a bikini. I don't think I'm ready. I could totally see you rocking that. And you'd be like, why aren't you ready? Do you want me to help you? Send them a message. Invite them to your next challenge group. Build a relationship. So you don't have to always, have a huge, long, crazy. I used to only think that the only way to get challengers were to have like a huge, crazy, long challenge post. And that's not true. You can do little things like the bikini one. Or you can post a recipe and be like, this is what I'm making for dinner tonight. I love the fix. A fixed approved dinner. Like those things I posted yesterday about a fixed approved snack. And I got a couple of people asking me about the fix. So honestly, and you just can put at the end, if you need help, here's my email. I'd love to help you. It doesn't have to be a whole come to my challenge group type thing. It can be less structured. And I find that those work. And that if you just give a way for them to reach out to you and invite them to just ask me how. You can say that, or if you need help, here's my email. I'd love to help you. Anything like that. Don't limit yourself. Reach out to people. So you're going to want to go back and monitor, how many calls of actions you've done. Like I said before, set a goal for how many calls of action you're going to have. Sunday and Monday is what I usually reserve for for the posts that I want people to see the most, because those are the most active days on Facebook. So don't ever feel like when you're getting a tons of no's and you're not getting anything. We've all been there. Don't think that it's a waste of time, because it's not. You're planting seeds. And no is okay. I've had people that started out in the beginning asking me about the challenge groups, and they checked out and they just kind of watched me, and then they came back 6 months later and joined me. So don't ever think that a no means no. It just means no for right now. You're not working for nothing. We're here to help people, to change people, to build a future for ourselves, to live our dreams, and you're not going to give up on your dreams that easily. I'm not going to let you. So reach out to me. If you are wanting to work on your Facebook, reach out to me and tell me, hey, will you look over my Facebook page? I'd love to get some feedback. Do you think that I'm following the 80-20 rule? Do you think I'm doing a good job? Let me know. Reach out to me. So I'm trying to think about what my brain is like everywhere all the time. So another thing that I do, like I said, is I go and post. So if I've been talking to somebody about joining a challenge group, I will, and they haven't responded to me or something, I will go like their posts. And then that kind of shows that my pictures are showing up more in their newsfeed. So if I'm posting me working out and stuff and I've talked to them about joining the challenge group, they're going to see more of my posts. And that's something that's really cool, is you're kind of knocking on their door a little bit without them knowing. And it's just, it might get them to join more by seeing you. Another thing that I do is I follow successful people. And then I kind of put my own spin on it. So some of my favorite people to follow is Brittany Leggett, Lindsay Matway, Melanie Mitro, Brandy Botts. All those people, I really just love the things that they do. And I kind of look and see what works for them, and then I make it my own thing, or I take things from each little person and I'm like, I really like that. I want to make that into something that will work for me as well. All right, so your like pages. Really simple. People ask me, should I have a like page? And I absolutely think that you should, but I do think that you should use your like page. I like to set my auto timer up for every 2 hours, and I just grab some things off Pinterest and add it on there, recipes, workouts, inspiration, things like that. But I also really think that you should focus on your personal page in the beginning of the business, because you have such a warm market. Follow all those tips that we just went over, and you're really gonna get people. But also with your like page is you can invite your friends. You can just invite them through the little invite buttons, invite all of your friends to join your like page. And then you can also post on your personal page, hey, I just started this like page, you can come follow me at my journey. And that's going to get more people. And the more friends that like your stuff, it's going to show up in their newsfeed, and then their friends are going to like your page. And that's how it's going to kind of start to come into thing, and you're going to get more likes. So just asking people to follow you, and then inviting and liking and commenting on things. When you post things, interacting with people is huge on your like page. And really, if you just find that you got a post that got a lot of likes, and you can pay to promote if you'd like. I find just sharing recipes and asking people to share things off of your page has been the biggest thing for me. But I have like promoted certain posts. Like if I had a picture of me working out and it got a lot of likes, like I would promote that for $5 or whatever. So I hope that this helps you. I'm so excited for you guys to grow your network and to just rock this. And February's been an awesome month for our team. So I hope that this helps you guys. Go ahead and look over your Facebook. If you want me to help you a little bit with your Facebook and getting it going, just ask me to hold you accountable, and I will start looking over it and making sure that you're doing what needs to be done. All right, so I will talk to you guys later. Hope this helps. Talk to you later.